Hey y'all, y'all see the thumbnail. Let's talk about Peach McIntyre out here trolling these social media streets, honey. I don't know what Wood did with that piece of wood, but it's got her shooketh and bothered, honey. She cannot stop talking about cheating. She had a whole inappropriate conversation on yesterday while they were riding in the Sprinter van with all of her kids that was totally out of pocket. Girl, what are you trying to do? Turn your oldest son against his daddy? You are breeding resentment.
He comes from a long line of cheaters. I'm praying that the next generation will be different. I feel like this. A woman can handle a man having multiple women because that's why side women are easy. You know, they know you got a wife, they know you got a baby mom, whatever. It's the lies for me. Lies is what make you cheater. If you want to have a second wife, I'll let you have a second wife. She just got to babysit so you can go on dates. You want a second wife?
Honey, did y'all hear it? She said that she would be okay with Wood having a second wife. Honey, it's giving very much sister wives over there. As long as he come back home, clean up that house, and babysit them children, child. I can't believe it, Jesus. Now, mind you, she was just crying about 4 or 5 weeks ago, saying that she had a feeling that he was cheating, and the fact that he answered the phone on the second ring instead of the first one. So he must have been talking to Server Bay. And then you double back and say this ignorant stuff. Child, I guess at this point, she realizes that she can't stop him because this is not the first time, nor will it be the last. Her words, not mine. She said that he had infidelity issues, not me. But yes, I guess this is her way of letting Wood know, okay, you get a free pass on Friday nights to go out and do what you want to do, as long as you come back home and babysit these children, child. At this point, it's clear to everybody, she doesn't care what he does. She's not leaving. She doesn't care about him disrespecting her, not helping her, not being a provider, not being a protector. As long as he get back home in time enough for her to take 2 baths a day, honey, in that fruit punch of a sink, honey, she call a tub. But yes, this is truly, truly embarrassing. She said that this man has been doing this over the last 2 decades and he's still doing it. A man that you purchased a truck, a man that you chose over your mama, a man that rolled past you at the bus stop, a man that wanted one of your other sisters and you were second pick. Moving on to Baby and Amazing Life's bedroom. Honey, I could not believe the amount of trash, popcorn, hangers, all of the things. I don't know if there's some chips up under the bed, hot Cheetos or what, but I could not believe that. It looked like somebody just poured out a whole bag of popcorn. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Hell, did you stage this so you would have some content for people to get out here and talk about? There is no way that I would be out here promoting I am clean, and I give my kids age-appropriate chores. I can't tell. I don't ever see those kids pushing any mops, brooms, vacuums, or anything. Now, I would hope this would be days worth of dirt and popcorn, but the way she was talking, saying that she had to hurry up and get it cleaned up before Wood woke up, lets me know that this happened overnight. Her words, not mine, but maybe it was days worth of dirt, because if they did that to a room in 24 hours, somebody would be getting their little butts popped, gadgets removed, because I feel like that they are both Baby and Amazing. They're both old enough to be able to pick up after themselves. They should know not to pour popcorn out in the floor. That does not look like they just dropped a few kernels. That looks like someone deliberately tipped the bag over and poured it out on the floor. But yeah, we know that she doesn't teach them any manners. We know that she doesn't teach them how to take care of their things, their gadgets. We've watched her replace countless iPads and stuff. So yeah, they think that they can just tear stuff up and she's going to go out and replace it. She said it out of her own mouth about the TVs. They can break the TVs, their kids, and she's going to go replace them. There is no way I'd be putting that kind of work on myself because it's unnecessary. It truly is unnecessary. If you don't teach children anything, how are they supposed to know? And I think that this is going to really hurt them, especially when they get into public school. So that explains why we always have to see her room. Y'all know it's always clean. Fresh linen, clean sheets, vacuumed, all tidy and stuff. It's giving hotel room. But what the rest of that house look like? Child, it is hot as hell down there in Florida. And I can tell you, if she keeps it up, if she lets them drop hot Cheetos, goldfish, candy, and stuff throughout that house, not only will she have roaches, but she gonna mess around and have ants on it. But yes, child, I don't know if this was just a storyline to get people to talking, because it does make her look like a fool out here telling Wood that he could have a second wife. But y'all think about it. When his daddy and brother passed away at the beginning of the year, she cut up and she clowned. She even put Wood out, took his clothes down there to Miss Sophia's house and put him on the porch. You didn't even want him to be around his family during the time of bereavement, and you expect us to believe that you would be okay with him having a second wife. Girl, as jealous as you are, as territorial and controlling as you are, I don't believe on any days, on no days, that she would be okay with Wood having another woman. And another thing I want to mention, on that Bath and Body Works series, that's exactly what it was, because we posted 5011 videos. She was down there cutting up. She didn't take a bath. Her words, not mine. She said she didn't wash her face. So chances are people who don't wash their face, they don't wash their body. They didn't take a shower. But yeah, she was down there in that bonnet and that extra medium dress. Now, did anybody think about the fact that she was buying gorgeous, all those products? Now, I'm old school. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments. But at 7 years old, I wasn't wearing Bath and Body Works. I wasn't wearing body lotions and stuff like that. Honey, I don't even know if I was wearing deodorant at 7 years old. Do you all think that that's a bit much for a 7-year-old little girl? Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting. Why didn't she take Gorgeous with her? Why was McKay there? Oh, that's right. I forgot. McKay is the cameraman. He's got to capture all the footage, because she knew that she was going to go down there and get content, so she would have some content to put out. But even still, Gorgeous could have been in there picking out her own stuff. Like I said, I could see her getting some little lip glosses and all that. But body washes and body sprays, I don't know about that. She's only 7 years old. But yeah, I found that to be very interesting. McKay is back on the scene. Y'all remember, it was a time where McKay was always with her every time she went out. But here, over the last, 5 or 6 months, it's mostly her. She likes to be alone. Her words, not mine. She didn't even put her favorite child down, McKay. He used to be with her, honey, connected to her like a twin. But not anymore, child. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought about Wood over there, child. Peach with the patches tried to make him fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Wood ain't that slow. He had sense enough to be on mute. He didn't say anything that would mess up his check. And let me know what y'all think about that room, honey. Ooh, child.